Welcome back. We are back now with some great entertainment. Heathers the Musical. It's an on-stage adaptation of the 1989 cult classic film. Did you ever watch this?
I have not watched it. I know about it.
It's like the OG Mean Girls.
Well, yeah, you said it. It's filled with a lot of high school drama, a lot of teenage angst, and so much more. But White Rabbit Theater's production of the show opens later this month. But first, we are getting a sneak peek for you.
Yes, and here to tell us more is director Adam Tortorello, along with lead actors Katie Locascio and Greg Wojcik. Thank you so much for all being here. So excited.
Yeah, how did you guys end up picking this?
So, like you mentioned, it's from the 1989 film with Winona Ryder.
Yep.
It's special because it takes high school to the extreme.
Right.
Like it blows it up. Some people say high school was their favorite time in their entire lives, and some people say it was the worst for various reasons. So it extrapolates that and makes it as entertaining as it possibly can be with dance, difficult rock and pop music from Lawrence O'Keefe and Kevin Murphy. Basically, we got the rights from Concord Theatricals.
Okay.
And we're now doing the show at Cheney Hall in 2 weeks. And
so fun.
It's
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and we were just we've been talking about this all day because for people who haven't seen it, it is a cult classic at this point. Shannon Doherty was in the film. We've got a lot of really now well-known actors and actresses who you can see when they were just kind of breaking out into the scene.
It's almost like the real, you know, the look back on where were they before they were stars, right? They kind of got their break in this.
But really, this was like the 80s, early 90s version of Mean Girls, which is so popular, and it became a cult classic now. So for people to be exposed to this in theater version, musical version, what's that like for you to be able to put that into a musical?
These two are playing two of the lead roles. So I'm going to pass that to them.
Wow.
So are you Victoria?
Veronica.
Veronica, that's right.
Veronica
I'm so sorry.
Sawyer, yeah. So I feel like the musical kind of lightens the topics that the movie discusses because it talks about very serious topics like suicide and depression. And the musical kind of highlights these flaws and struggles that we experience as humans, and it brings a little bit of light to them, and it makes it a bit easier to discuss.
Yep. And so then, would you be JD?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just one big ray of sunshine.
He's kind of the mastermind behind the whole thing, right?
Yeah. He's basically kind of your stereotypical high school bad boy, only he's a complete psychopath.
Yeah. I mean, this is a dark comedy, right?
Yeah.
So it has those dark undertones, but there's also a lot of humor on top that you sprinkle in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a fun balance of like I like playing the character. If that's not too concerning to say, but it's yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. He's had a rough upbringing. And once he becomes obsessed with the main character, it sort of awakens this desire in him to shape the world in a way that he sees fit, whatever that may be.
And so there are 3 Heathers, right? So that's kind of the whole premise behind the storyline. How do you get people to kind of buy into this and to make it sort of relevant to today's culture?
Very good question. Yeah, you could see the 3 Heathers on our logo. They're the yellow, green, and red. And then Veronica tries to fit in with them because the 3 of them like control the whole school. And this is Veronica, the blue one. So yeah, as far as how we apply it to today's world, as Katie mentioned, there's so many serious issues.
Right.
And it has a good message at the end, but it gives you permission to sort of be entertained and laugh at some of these high school stereotypes that other shows don't. So it's unique in that way. And it's the type of show, like you walk in, we promise you for 2.5 hours, you're gonna be super entertained. Really difficult song. I mean, she sings, I think I counted it like 20 songs in the show, and he sings about 12. And then you combine that with difficult dance choreography from our choreographer, Chantel Martin. We got some stunts, we have some lifts. It's a really high energy show, so we wanted to challenge ourselves with this one.
And before we go, I just want to make sure we get this in. This is your 7th full production. You guys have 22 actors from around the state in this, driving from all over as far as an hour away. You know, this is a labor of love that you guys have been doing to put this on.
Correct. That's why I'm so proud of the cast and crew, because we all have full-time jobs.
Right.
They're doing it unpaid. It's all out of love for theater. There's so much passion up there. And yeah, I couldn't be prouder with how this is turning out.
Well, congratulations, you guys.
Good luck.
Yes, break a leg.
Can't wait to see it.
You can catch White Rabbit Theater's production of Heather's the Musical, August 30th to September 8th at Cheney Hall in Manchester. And for more information or to get tickets, please visit cheneyhall.org/buy-tickets. And it's a great venue. So what a nice intimate performance setting there.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.